Hey Cancer, to save some time, I already shuffled the cards and laid them out. I'm using a Celtic 10 card spread that'll allow me to look at past, present, and future influences. And this week, in a nutshell, is about a chill, a regroup for you, the healing time, the rewards that are coming your way are all up in favor for you. Okay, it's really great universal favor. But you're tired and you need that regroup. And it's kind of like God's in the universe reward for everything that you've been working so hard to put into place and to making sure that yourself and other people are taken care of as well. It's been a long journey. And I know that you're in the final stages of this. Like it's closing that book on one aspect of your life and the next one is ready to be written. And it's a really joyous kind of time for celebration, but you're kind of really tired and you need to kind of take that chill so God in the universe can work out the next pathway for you. And you just need to regroup anyway. You're kind of like overdone on thinking, and the intellect, the strategy, analytical thoughts all have been on the agenda for you over these last couple of years, but like a kind of in a hyper speed over these last couple of months with things kind of in this final stages. And now is God's reward time for you. So I really want you to kind of just sit back and enjoy it, okay? And allow those kind of new meditative moments come to your heart and your spirit and your mindset, because that's the new pathway. But you cannot find it by trying to overthink things or trying to run in new directions. It's not the necessary moment for that, okay? And let's get into why I'm saying it. All right, that first placement is a significator, the general gist of the whole overall reading, and the Ten of Swords is a completion state in the minor arcana, right? We've ended the journey in our thoughts, but to the ancient tarot, it was about our identity, how we want to live our life, who we want to love, how we want to do our work, raise our families, be out in community. Everyone's got an opinion during the journey of the swords, but it's all meant to push and pull you so you know yourself, that you build that inner confidence and the wherewithal that's built on self-esteem and self-love, okay? But here's you. You've kind of taken a big toll on it, but here's all your swords, and here's God in the universe, our life force, that new day dawning. God in the universe has got your back right now, Cancer. So you can regroup, okay? Take that moment, that solitary moment for you. You deserve it. Everybody else is good, okay? And I'll also say this, it's really about what you want to do next for the heart, and also what you want to do next for the identity and character that you have so fought for, not for what everyone else wants you to do or what everyone else's opinion of what you want to do, including from the past. It's all got to be about you. And I really need that kind of like emotion and feeling and intellect to really pass through you, because the crossing card here is the major arcana card of the Lovers, and it's all about what do you want to do for love. First and foremost, what do you want to do for your heart? And when the thing about the Lovers card is when you were younger, different criteria or characteristics came into play, or situations, right, in your decision making. But as you get older, you have a new set of kind of a checklist of what you want out of the people and situations in your life, and you need to honor this. And you might be really tired, but that's kind of the God's gift to you. And you don't have to do anything, my Cancer friends. All you need to do is put yourself first, okay? And that's the reward in part for what you're getting here, okay? For all the things that you put everyone else first, all right? And there's a reward, a karmic reward for that. And we get an indicator here in the third place with a major arcana, the Hierophant. He's the priest that take the universal message of God and then make it a material reality. But see, he's half man, half beast. He's Sagittarius in my deck. So there's a part of him that wants to move forward in a new direction. And you really want this as well. But it's also got to be about the heart and the spirit. What is right for you in the eyes of God and the universe as well, all right? It's not, again, compromising for anyone else. And anywhere and anyhow you're doing anything to be of service, if that you're driven in that way, whether you're making stuff and you're just putting an extra lot of love and good intention in it, that would be the Hierophant. Do more of that. That's kind of the first breadcrumb on the new pathway for you, Cancer. And that's kind of your domain. You're meant to be the spirit, right? You live in the waterland. You're not really about the material, other when you stress it about other people and those kind of situations. But now it's a time to give and let God and the universal message flow you through you. That's a beautiful thing about the Hierophant. It's a special blessing for you in that kind of domain of service and being able to be the healer, not only for others, but for yourself. Okay, so start there. And here's a clue as to why all that kind of like, the tiredness, the Four of Swords, In the fourth placement, rather, is the Six of Swords. I like to say the fourth placement is the gut feeling, the base of the matter in the reading. And the six is a celebratory state in the area of tarot numerology. And swords, again, are our thoughts and our identity. But it doesn't feel very celebratory. I often use the analogy of a boxer in the ring. It's like, who's next? Come on. But there's nobody in the ring with you, my Cancer friends. There's nobody even in the Coliseum or the parking lot. All right. So it's this ideal set because the journey has been so tough and you've been fighting for that identity, the way you want to do things and who you are, and it gets rewarded in here. So I really need you again to just like breathe in, breathe out, get into that space, take a walk, go by the water, get in the shower, whatever. It's like the six is a celebratory state for you. He's victorious, and that's the indicator you've taking up that fight, that challenge, that push and pull of everybody else's opinion about you, and you've done it. Okay, so pat yourself on the back. That's part of the refresh here as well. But I need that acknowledgement first to happen from you. Okay, and we had such a great thing in the past reflection in the fifth card, the Three of Cups. I'm falling in love with everybody and everything, including myself. I'm getting that self-esteem and that self-love kicked into it. But again, that journey to get here has just made you a little tired. So take this beautiful Three of Cups, which is falling in love, it's marriage, it's partnership, all those kinds of things. Like if you wanted to bring a refresh anywhere, maybe that's been part of it too, as well, in family and relationship, even work would fall under that domain for a Cancer, and especially community. We're going to see that more as well. So take this of the five in that past and bring it into the future, which is beautiful here as well. The Eight of Pentacles. I kind of want you to focus on this present placement of the six, okay? That sixth position is what's happening right now. And the eight is a refresh, rejuvenation in the area of the material. Why you're kind of a water sign, you rule the gold coin to me in astrology and tarot, because those little little clippers want to go out and grab that gold coin and store it in the sand for tomorrow. But here, all that storage and all that maneuvering, and again, the way that you want to do stuff, including the way analytical and strategic and maneuvers as well, falls under the domain of swords. And there's probably been a lot of that as well, my Cancer friends. But the eight gives you that refresh, rejuvenation, the restart in that material. See, he's got all those big pentacles there. There's nothing better in the hands of a Cancer when we need that refresh, right? A restart. You guys are super creative when that spirit and that heart in balance, right? And then the mind takes over to execute the idea. But it all has to generate in that flame of you, okay? And believe it. And the eight not only gives us a refresh, but here we're seeing in the seventh placement, is the first placement is a significator, the general gist of the reading. The seventh placement is how we're feeling about the self. So we've got the major arcana card, the World. The World ends the major arcana lesson. So again, another indicator of the finalization of this chapter of your life. So you really need to celebrate it, not feel like you're so exhausted, but take the regroup. Don't get me wrong, but kind of again, it's like a mindset too, right? Okay, Cancer? And the seven reminds us, not only do we have the intellect of the swords and the imagination, inspiration of the wands, but the beautiful love of the cups and the ability to make money in the material world and make those things materialize anything, okay? That's a Cancer special superpower, right? And also in the world, it's always a circle. It's always restart, right? We have to loop around again for the new life lessons, right? But now you're equipped with more tool sets that you can handle that stuff. And that mindset is in real balance too, okay? That's why it's so important to just regroup and get yourself together. It's no problem, all right? You've got everything. And what's most important about the world is you respect yourself. This is another indicator of the swords journey. You don't get to that with the easy stuff. It's going to be the tough stuff that you have to kind of push against to like defend yourself, and or not only against others, but in your mindset. Like, does this make sense for me? Is this where my ethical line is? I don't like this kind of shadiness, or I don't like this kind of maneuvering. It's all been on the kind of like life lesson wheel of crab for a while now, and here is that indicator that it's over. So I know you know this because it's in that self position. Believe in the rewards that the world offers. It's a really great karma card as well. And other people in that eighth position, how other people view you, is the Four of Wands. This is so special for the crab, right? The four is a firm foundation in the area of the creative. And remember, this is how other people look at you. But it's not only just that, it's the firm foundation, but to like, I come together with like-minded people. So people look at you as a team player, really fun-spirited, really creative, bringing things to the next level, but everyone making them look good and feel good in the process. That's a wonderful environment for a Cancer to make magic, okay? So take that vibe and apply it to the Eight of Pentacles. So what is happening in that refresh that other people say, wow, you can make something really materialize in the creative? That's a beautiful gift, Cancer, and that's you. And here we get another indicator, in the ninth placement of our hopes and fears, the Hangman. He's a major arcana card as well. So we got, again, a few indicators that life shifts is happening in the best of ways, because these kind of like our lessons learned already. And the Hangman is kind of going to now into the future to give you that refresh and restart in the eight, okay? And to enjoy the world and the gifts, and to kind of pat yourself on the back for your own accomplishments and identity, especially in your character and values and ethics. And that's the Hangman. The Hangman is like God in the universe saying, okay, Cancer, let me in there. Let me get in there to help, okay? And you're like, no, I got it. And you don't got it. It's overthinking in this dimension of the Ten of Swords. It's overthinking in the Hangman. And it's really, quite honestly, you can't even have another thought. You're so tired. All right? That's why the Hangman appears. I used to get PO'd when I saw this card because I got to wait. Then I realized I need that waiting time. I need that refresh. I need that restart. I need that healing moment, that meditative state to get it back together again. How can I move forward if I'm so exhausted, right? Okay, and God in the universe recognizes this and has got your back. That's the most important thing to recognize this week, okay? Do not focus on anything else. And remember, it's our hopes and fears here, so don't be afraid of time. It's always for our betterment, and it's really God lighting the way for the next pathway for you. I cannot tell you enough. It's such a great card, so don't get antsed up in the yancy pantsies, okay? And here, and it's probably why in the 10 position our outcome, the Four of Cups, again, another firm foundation to build upon, right? But the problem is, in my deck, it's gossip. Everybody else is chitter-chatting about who you are, how you want to live your life, behind your back, right to your face. They might have good intentions, but it's really kind of plucks a nerve when we encounter the Four of Cups. So if it resonates with you, make adjustments to your attitude and your approach, okay? Especially with the heart. But if it doesn't, then just move on. And I feel like this is kind of just a lingering past fog from the past of other people's opinions and influences in you. So really kick to the curb, okay? That's the real thing about the Four. Believe in yourself. You've already paid the big price to believe in yourself, so you might as well enjoy it. That's the lesson of the Four. It tells you you've got the firm foundation to build upon your own heart, the way you want to do your life, who you want to love, etc. See all your cups there? They're all fine. And you're fine, Cancer, okay? And I know you know this week, and it's a real joy. So here we have in the bonus card, right underneath the Eight of Pentacles of the present, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The upsurge of energy to create in the material, okay? To make an idea, to materialize in family, home, relationship, work, community, anything in that domain falls, our health, our body, all falls under the domain of the Pentacles. And it's kind of like Cancer in a way, because he's just coming out of that mystical water, that spiritual domain, that tough journey of the Ten of Swords, even again, the happiness of the Three of Cups being ignited in a way. That's when magic happens for a Cancer. So take this, take the Eight of Pentacles, focus on that, take God's gift of time on your side. God is channeling through you to make your dreams come true. So just focus on making those, like, what is your wish, okay, Cancer? That's really here. God is asking you, the Lover's card. Don't look at it as a crossing thing, like, oh my God, I have to decide what it is. That's the gift. That's the reward. So go get it. You deserve it. And I know it's welcome too. Okay, have a good week. It's a good one. Oh, and if you're so inclined, if you like this content, if you would consider liking or subscribing, it's been awesome as well. That feedback from everybody. Thank you so much for the support, guys.